When we're in front of lots of people and the focus is on us, we all have a kind of fight or flight impulse, generally speaking. We all get kind of tense, ready to go, and your heart rate increases as a result. And one crucial important thing to do is to be able to breathe. Breathe is what connects you both emotionally and physically with the here and now and the present. So diaphragmatic breathing is really crucial to do. But just to connect to your inner breathing, one thing that I do recommend is putting your arms across either side of yourself and then bending over. And as you bend over and breathe in and breathe out, think about the breath entering in your back, in your lower back, and in your tummy as well, in your belly. For voiceover and for voice, generally speaking, you need to let your belly out. It needs to be real and you need to be kind of connected. So that's important. Generally speaking, we want to talk first of all about what the rules are in terms of spacing. Should I be really close to it? Should I not be very close to it? All of these kind of things. So generally speaking, you should be about an extended hand width distance from it. If we want to be more intimate, then we can obviously get closer and you can speak even quieter as if you're kind of whispering into someone's ear, and that will have a different effect if you kind of have this kind of like hushed energy as well. So that's something to be aware of. Then obviously when you're conversational, you're back here. And then if you're shouting, generally speaking, you want to back off the microphone as much as possible, but also you want to kind of direct it not away from the microphone too much, because then you sound as if you've just left essentially. But if you're just kind of off axis is what we call. So if the axis is directly to the microphone here, then just be at like a 45-degree angle and be shouting there instead. So you're not shouting straight at the microphone and you're not blowing up anybody's ears. But by the same token, it means that you're not completely sounding weird at the same time. It's actually fine to be slightly off axis all of the time. You've probably heard it already, but microphones tend to pick up a lot of plosive sounds, especially p, b, k. And they especially do if you're talking straight at the microphone. Whereas if you're just slightly off it, so I'm literally just aiming my voice there, it will pick up less of the p and the b and the k sounds that might sound really unpleasant to people, but it will still kind of pick up the quality of voice. So that's the only real kind of like technical thing, which I think is really important, is making sure that you're having a clear decision of whether you're really up close, whether you're kind of like a middle distance, about a hand width apart, or whether or not you're far away, and you can change throughout a piece, you know, which ones you are. But just being slightly off axis make a huge kind of like difference.